Hello, future and present business owners and entrepreneurs and those that aspire to be specialists in your field or managers and supervisors. My name is Devin Smith. I help professionals who hate their job or hate their paycheck get what they deserve without spending thousands of dollars going into debt, going back to school, or thousands of dollars away from their family. So last time we talked about how it is important to balance your time with entertainment and with being productive. Primarily being productive, because the movies and the binge watching is not going to put extra money in your pocket or give you extra skills. So, but you will be stressed if that's the only thing you did was study and research and read. So it is important. It's just important to also have a balance between those two. So here's a tool that I use when I'm being productive. Books. I know YouTube is important. Websites are great. But I love books because I can always reference back to it. I can get comfortable wherever I'm at. Sit down, relax, lean back, and read a book. And also, I always buy more than one book so I can always pass one along if I'm happen to be talking to someone and the topic we're having reminds me of a book. So let's move along real quick. We're going to move from the bottom up based on the level of financial security I was at the time. So we're going to start with this one. This is a very important one. Change or Die. It's a scary title, but it gets your attention. Did it get your attention? This one was important because it basically explains it all on the cover if you don't want to read anymore. The consequences of not changing. How long are you going to be in this situation? How long are you going to allow yourself to be in this situation? There are some people that were put in a situation where either they were going to change or they were told that they were going to die. So they had to make the decision that they wanted to live. I hope that some of the decisions that you have to make are not as hard, but the same principles apply. How do you go about that process of actually making the decision and deciding that you're going to be something better than you are today? So that was a phenomenal book. It kind of put me in the right direction to being successful today. Okay, here's another one as I climb this ladder of being insecure about my finances. Get out of debt. Oh, let me make sure. Get out of zero debt. There we go. I'm going to put all this on my Facebook, on my Twitter, and stuff like that. Get out of debt. Once I decided to make a change, I realized I was still broke. Okay, what change do I need to make? Because, I'm struggling to keep the lights on. So I read that book. It's a manual. Please don't go out here and spend $500 a month on some person to tell you to do this and do that when all you can do is read a book that's about $15, $20 and give you the exact same knowledge that you can get from these people that teach you how to get out of debt by putting you in more debt. Think about that before you sign that paperwork for these financial consultants, and all they want to do is get your credit together and get you out of debt. It's not that hard, and you don't need a person charging you monthly to get you out of debt. That's hustling backwards. All right, next book. As I climb up the ladder, I see my camera's chopping my head off. Okay, we're better now. Okay, QBQ. Practicing personal accountability at work and in life. I'm not going to give the ending away, but this is a great book, a real cheap read with all the content you will ever need. The secret is all within that book. I don't want to ruin it. I can't tell you what the QBQ stands for. The QBQ stands for the question behind the question. The question behind the question. I hope you're excited about that book as I am. When you read it, I don't want to hype it up too much. Okay, next one. The Obvious. Everyone should buy this book. This book, in plain language, breaks everything down to you that you need to know to succeed, to be a manager, to be a leader, to be a business owner. It is broken down so simply you will be shocked at what you read in here. A lot of it is common sense, and a lot of it still has never occurred to you. You have common sense. So, again, quick read. Don't have to spend a lot of money. Invest in yourself. You can afford a meal at a nice restaurant. You can afford all these books. Okay, last book. I've gone over my time slot, but it's worth it. You don't need a title to be a leader. If you've seen my videos, you know I live by this. This is the book of all books. This book breaks down to you why the fact that you have a title can be a burden sometimes. Those that don't have the fancy titles are not necessarily in the limelight all the time. So therefore, a real leader can maneuver and influence as much as they want. A real leader has day-to-day actions and interactions with people that move that needle to where it needs to go, while sometimes those with long titles have to be in meetings all day, or they have to put up a certain front in front of whoever they might be at the time, or they have to present themselves a certain way. When, you know, if you're a real leader, you can maneuver and get so much done by picking up the phone, checking in with your network and things like that. So that's it. Quick reads. 5 books that you can pick up today at Amazon. Spend $40, $50, and it'll be well worth it. I guarantee you, this will be much more beneficial to your career than any fancy meal you might buy at your best restaurant. Yay, this might help you potentially buy your favorite restaurant if you invest in yourself, invest in books, and whatever else can actually help increase your productivity, knowledge, and skill set. Okay, I'm well over my time. I appreciate your patience. My name is Devin Smith. Thank you for listening. Please check out my website and my social media. Thank you and good night.